Hey yo, what's up, my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new champions video, and we are here today to clear out the hell mode of the final addition to the Canadian Icon Limited Time Tour. Now, this is the tour that is solely based on bonus points that you can acquire if you have a Trish Stratus on your team. Hopefully, you were able to pull the brand new Attitude Era Trickster Trish Stratus Canadian Icon, hence the name of the limited time tour for this weekend's festivities and Faction Boss. But if not, there are others. You have the Striker from Attitude Era, who's basically a female copy of the next big thing, Brock Lesnar. We also have the Hall of Fame Showboat version of Trish, and we even have a Icons of WrestleMania Technician variant, but we are going to be utilizing the Ruthless Aggression Acrobat tributes to the Truth version of Trish Stratus. We were able to clear out normal and hard mode on autoplay, but I'm going to just show you what we're rocking with today. We could have easily taken her to 6-star, but quite frankly, when it comes to my acros on here, they need a lot of bells and whistles to work. The only viable acrobat that I'm looking at right now on my entire crew, male and female, husbando and waifu, that's worthy of going all the way up to 6-star gold currently is none other than Logan Paul. So that's the only one that's on my squad that I feel confident enough to take up right now without having a whole bunch of crazy stuff to go into making them OP. But we're going to show you what we've been utilizing. We have this setup, and it's real simple. We're going to be getting bonus damage from blue gems. We can turn random gems into multiply gems, and we also can choose gems to make into blue gems. So with what we're starting off with the perks, we're going to be able to just lay down a bunch of blues, maybe go for a 5 match. It's a wild card though. Set something else up on the board so we can reload the multiple forearms, do more gem damage because of the blues that are already out on the field, right? Then we can go ahead and make another match. Hopefully it doesn't push the pin bar to a pin. We can double up on some more damage, and then we can close it out with another wild card on the board, if possible, or collect some red gems. That is basically the objective here. So we have the setup for the trainers and coaches. We're starting off with red MP +4. We got Showboat Vader time, generating more blue gems. Blue gems doing 12k damage. We got Zombie Gunther on here. Multiply gems doing 60% more damage, as well as blue gems doing 30% more damage. And finally, we got Zombie Dom on here, allowing us to generate more blue gems. The more gems you have out on the board, the more easy it's going to be to possibly take people down. Now, we might have some trouble moving forward as we go up, but again, we just call an audible. We'll try to get as many bonus points as we can right off the rip with Trish. But if not, we'll just rock and roll moving forward and just do what we got to do. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. I do have an ultimate strap on her that I was able to pull. I did not unlock the ability on that. But we'll see what happens. We might just do that live on here to see what's going down. So as you can see, we got these right here. Now we're going to put down some more gems, right? We're going to put some gems down and see what we can get popping off. So we got that right there. All right. Ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay. We can do that right there. We can put that right here. And also put this right here. Now this could go against us or for us just because of how many gems are on the board. And we should have hit that first. So lesson learned. We should have hit that first before we put them down, unless it's enough to take her down a lot, which it was. So then we go ahead and hit that. Boom. We load up on it again. Hit her with the forearms. They never fixed this. They can fix other issues in the game. It's like a hit and a miss with some of these, I swear to you. And then we're going to go ahead and get the pin. So that was easy. But ultimately, what I should have done initially was just go ahead, hit the forearm first, then reload it to double up again instead of risking it. If you can get a couple out, the better, because that'll definitely make things a lot easier for you. If not, I mean, it is what it is, because either you're going to cascade or you might get forced to pin even with the 3 match. So We got that one done. Then we move on to Carmella and her lovely, lovely face mask. This MLC weekend has been pretty good to a lot of people. Congrats to the broski Lee from Champions Chat. Make sure to go over and check out their videos. He got really blessed when it comes to the pulls that he had. The scope gods blessed him. And we're doing this on screen. So let's see what we might get for the skill to unlock it, because we got plenty out here. We could see what it'll do. Move defense. It could have been better. It is what it is. But now we have it unlocked. We're not leaving. We are going to finish the story. So we're going to roll in right back in. I can see us having issues with Liv. I can see us having issues with Chelsea Green. So, J-Dog, what's happening, my dog? My boy, alumni, legacy. Good guy, great guy, praying for his family and himself. Now, this is how we do it. Don't got a lot down, so we're going to go ahead and do that. It'll drop her down a little bit. Could have been better, right? Could have been better. So then we are going to go ahead and do something. You always want to scope out your board. You always want to scope it out so you don't make nothing too crazy. So we'll have that. And we'll see what happens. And of course, that is exactly what we didn't want to happen. They made a cascade. Can't stand when that happens. It gets it's something that it's a part of the game. It is what it is. But it also gets highly annoying at times, because the times where you would hope for it to not drop, it ends up cascading. It can't be helped. It's a part of it. So this go around, we'll see what she does. And we'll just keep on knocking it out. We're just on the mission just to get as many points as we can. Keep this short, sweet, and brief. Luckily, when we get a cascade there, we'll drop that down. Boom. There we go. And then, of course, this had to happen. So what we will do this time around, it's still the same concept. Still the same concept here. Set up a 5-match. Can always do another one. Just have everything set up over the board so you can do something. Now we got plenty of blue gems down. We'll see what happens. So lock and load. She drops down more. Now we could go for this and hopefully some blues load up on there, because she's got the submission. She's easily going to go for the submission first, not the finisher. It's highly, highly rare when they go for the finisher over the sub. So we'll just go ahead and do that's a wild card though right there. Do some additional damage. She's probably going to be able to kick out, or she might not. It is what it is. So we will see how this goes. And we were able to get through that one. Now, when we get to Liv, because she controls the board the way she does, I think this might be as far as Trish goes. And that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to spend cash on these. I'm not going to utilize props. I am just going to see how far we can go when we do this. So we're going to rock and roll. We're going to keep on going. Next up is Liv. We've done pretty good. Haven't had to use any health packs. So we will see. But I hope that y'all all have been having a great time. If y'all were able to knock out that Canadian Icon Challenge match against 6-star Gold Trish Stratus, let me know. Who did y'all use in the end to take her out? I know that for the bonus point, bonus bags, you need a modern era. And obviously they want you to use a specific type of your waifu to clear it out. Modern era and tricksters. So let me know how far y'all got with it. Now, technically, in a sense, this should be a fair, square match right here. But again, we have seen what the board can do. If the board's on our side, we might be able to squeak out a dub. But once Liv starts moving and starts moving that pin bar and everything, it's over. It's over. It's a slow death. It's like going up against somebody with a, it's literally like going up against somebody with a stun. You're just going to be stuck there until they decide. And with how her move damage and everything hits, that is also up in the air. So what we're going to do here, takes 2 to do that. So what we will do is we're going to actually switch things up. Let's actually do something unique here. Let's try something different. So we're going to go ahead and put that there, put that there, put that there. This could be a hit and a miss too. So this could be a hit and a miss. We will see how it goes, okay? We're going to have tons of blues on here. Tons of blues. All right. We get the blue match. And then that happens. That is when it gets annoying, because if that blue match hadn't happened, we could have knocked out a whole lot on the board. And now we have to suffer. And that's the thing that bothers me about this game. This is one of those things, I will not lie to you. One of the things that irritates me the most is when you can have a dream set up. It doesn't go the way planned. But guess what? That's life sometimes, right? You're not always going to get what you want. So you got to take those L's. It is what it is. It's just unfortunate that everything was lined up to go that way and it didn't. And so now we will more than likely take a L here. We're going to take a, because she's going to just keep on doing what she does. She's going to move it a little back, do a little damage, move a little back, do a little damage. And as you can see, even after hitting that, we're not really getting anywhere with that. So we're probably going to call audible. We might try to do it one more time with her. We might try to do it one more time. We might try to roll it out one more time and see if we can get everything to just get knocked out turn one. If not, we just wipe our hands of the situation and we just clear out the rest of the tour with one of my other more OP champions. So it's not the end of the world. It's just unfortunate when it could have worked out one way. Did not expect that drop to happen. And that's one thing you definitely want to do when you're playing this game. Look at the board. Like I usually always either do wild cards at the very top and pray that nothing's lined up, like there aren't two gems underneath, so they link up and do something bad. Or I'll try to go for a side where I know there aren't two on the inside, so when it drops down, that third color doesn't hit. So everybody is different with how they play, but you definitely always want to survey your gem board. You always want to look over it to make sure before you do something. So we're going to go ahead and do this because it's not going to stop. She's one of those annoying characters. That's just what she does. That is how she is built to be. That is the point of it. Control champions are meant to be annoying, and that's what Liv does to a T. She is still, I've seen plenty of people take her up to 6-star gold, and it's a simple fact. She can control the way a match goes. So if you don't beat her in the first round, even in PvP content, normally, depending on how your opposition setup is, she's already won. It's just a thing of she can basically end you. It's just when she decides she wants to end you. She's literally like a lion playing with her food. And you're seeing that firsthand right here. So literally the video, which could have been short, sweet, and brief, is going to take longer just because of Trish Stratus. So I'm going up against Liv and us seeing what made Liv so OP when she first debuted and what shows why she's still a threat even to this day. So can't knock great game design, character design. Gotta give props where they're due. She's already done, but with her setup, either it'll be over quick or it won't be. And as you can see, the torture continues. So we'll just go ahead. You know what? I was going to say we'll try it one more time. I was thinking we could try it one more time. But you know what? For the sake of time, I'll just go ahead and use my other champions to take care of this. And I can get those bonus points off screen. It's not that big of a deal. It's a thing of just being considerate. So we'll heal her up now. We'll just heal her up now and get that done. We'll knock it out. You know what? Just because I said I was going to do it, I will do it. I will not give it one more try. If we don't get it, we're going right to Charlotte and just OP overdoing both Liv and Chelsea Green just because I'm seeing red. If you know your colors, you get it. Thank God for Roy G. Biv. So here we go. We're going to hit that first. Boom. already knock out and take care of some blue damage. It's not going to be a lot. All right. Then we're going to do a 3 match. We're going to do a 3. So we will go ahead and put that right there. So we will put that right there. We'll set up another wild card right there. Boom. And we will distort the board a little bit. So we got a 3 up there. That should reload. Okay. Now we got plenty of blues on the board. She did move the pin bar. That is absolutely fine. We'll see how much damage gets done when we go ahead and roll this one out. Okay, 500K. So reality of it is, it really isn't hitting like that. And more than likely, when we drop this, there's going to be either a couple. Okay, so we got another chance at it. So this is a showing of what could happen on the good side of things. Doesn't mean it's going to happen all the time, but it's worth a shot, you know. It's putting us in better graces than what it was. But you already know, as you've seen, the green is going to jump like crazy. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to take that one, get that, drop her down. She's going to kick out. She's going to do what she does. It gives us a better chance. It clears out some blues. It does. But we're seeing what this Trish can do. The other Trishes, I could have used them, but quite frankly, it's the whole thing. Do I really want to invest this coin into these characters? And at the end of the day, I have to look myself in the mirror with a straight face and say, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just like the whole thing with going up against Attitude Era Trish, it's not worth. It wasn't worth it in the end. It's like, I'm not going to wreck my brain over it. You just do what you can, because you play games because they're fun. When it starts becoming a headache, that's when you just got to take a step away. So, you know what? It is what it is. We tried. There aren't going to be any blues on the board this go around, and we don't have any reds to spare to help us out with that. So we're just going to go ahead. We'll drop that down. Boom. We got those. Because the key for this is to have the reds loaded just as much as you want the blue. The blues help me out because you're getting the gem damage down, the dwindler down more and more. But you need those reds loaded so that way you can keep on putting more blue on the board and spamming it. So if she survives, we've seen 500K. 500K was the most that we were able to put down when we had a lot on the board. And quite frankly, that isn't enough. So just like with my past video I was speaking on, it'd be cool to see them do multiply gem strength increase by 10, 12, maybe 24. You have the maybe 50, 80, 100% gem damage if you're going down the 7-star bronze, silver, gold route. Those type of champions and coaching and trainer entourage abilities would be absolutely incredible, impeccable to see. But even then, I also think about MP characters, like having a cracked champion that's literally giving you +8 to your moves, let alone the MLC perk for your MP or the +99. There's a lot of possibilities that they can do that when it comes to this game. Just like when it comes to Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battle went from singular leader abilities to dual leader abilities to now you have like three-way leader abilities. So you can literally have a Goku that comes out for what that's ability is leader skill is Goku 170% plus HP, attack, defense, and ki for any characters that are underneath Goku's family, Pure Saiyans, Final Trump card, and even you could throw like an additional 50% in if they also are a part of Super Saiyan. WWE Champions has already shown we went from one trainer ability or coaching ability to 2-way to now 3-way. I wouldn't be surprised if they push the envelope maybe around Black Friday and introduce somebody who has a 4-way ability, like 4 different things. And that allows a lot of opportunity to open up on your roster to do things and get things done. So we're just going to go ahead and knock things out here. We have my girl, Charlotte Flair. and we're just going to rock and roll because her setup should still be the same. Might be a little different. Who are we missing? We're missing Gunther, so we can put Gunther in there. We can put Gunther in there just to guarantee the kill because she doesn't know that it's already over. So we'll just switch it over. Trish, you did the best you could, but for content, we're going to clear it out. So we're going to go ahead, enter into here. Going in with the disadvantage. We're going in with the disadvantage on this one, but hey, it is what it is. The queen always gets what she wants. So we're going to go up against Liv. Watch me live? Nah, watch me unlive right now because you poked the bear. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Now, I switched it up. Usually I would put Lawler on, but I opted for Showboat Kofi just so I can know that, well, the 1 MP green's always going to pop off. And then I guarantee that I'm able to destroy them. Saves me time. I've seen a lot of people run Lawler on there, and I'm guessing that's because of if you didn't have the gear or not. But with this, I'm just like, we just go right in for the kill. Just like that. Easy clap. Easy clap. Just like that. So we take care of her. And then we'll do the piece of resistance because we have been working on Cora Jade. And Cora Jade is a monster in her own right. So we're going to go ahead, switch out, give you a little bit of entertaining content. I will show how I'm running Cora. This is how I'm running her. We're basically putting out some trap jams. We're going to use the submission to load up the finisher. Any trap gems left over are going to be made into red, so she's able to cycle. We have Sting icon for red MP +4. We got Zombie Austin for submissions lasting 3 more turns and doing 20% more damage. We have Tech Stacy, who we bought the 6-star bundle for. That's doing 12k flat rate red gem damage. And then we also have Acrobat Legend Ricky Steamboat, 75% more trap gem damage and generating 2 more additional. So she is going to be a boss. She's going to be a monster. Could have easily kept Logan Paul on her for an additional 50% to sub gem damage, sub move damage, and an additional turn. But this is going to be more than enough to sweep her because either we're going to take health from her. She's going to allow us to beef up our gem damage. So when we hit her, we're hitting her like a freight. Either way, she's not surviving this. Chelsea Green is done. As OP as she is and as good as she is, she's one of those champions that I look at just like Miz and Final Boss Rock. Just because they're A tier does not take away from the fact that they are monsters. So the S tier, the S plus tier goes towards rarity. It could also be looked at as, hey, this is an OP champion, but there are plenty of characters that are in the A tier and the regular S tier still that are quite worthy of going out and being your very first 6-star gold option, and even certain B tier champions could be worthy of being your 6-star gold option. So we're going to go ahead and take this top row right here. Boom. We're going to just put this down there because there ain't nothing to touch it, and we're just going to drain her out. We're going to drain her out. We're going to keep on buffing up our gem damage. There's going to be plenty left over. She's taken away. Come on, Chelsea, just deal with it. It'll be over before you know it. We'll make this short, sweet, and brief for you. You're loading up yours. We got this boost on our gems, so we are going to be locked and loaded. And this is without having the NXT moment for Faction Feud. This is without having her initial debut plate. This is just Cora Jade being Cora Jade. So this is one of those reasons as to why I understand so many people take her up to 6-star gold. So then we just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Keep her finisher, keep her sub done, controlling the board. One way or the other, we're winning. I break the gems, I'm taking health. She breaks the gems, she's beefing up my gem damage. There's no way we lose here. So we're just going to go right up here. We're going to guarantee the load right there. Put one right here. And we'll just even put one right there because they're already purples. So work talk going on here. 6 more turns being drained out, being taken out. Easy clap, easy W about to happen. And we just hit it again. And it's over. Jaded indeed. It's all good. You thought you were meant to be in the limelight. Took some hell for while we're at it. Flawless victory. And there it goes. So that is the Hell Mode, the Hell Mode tour for Trish Stratus. Started off with Trish, got 2 dubs in the bag thanks to her. Highly grateful, thankful for her. She was an OG waifu that I used to use for everything because back in the day when she first came out, she was that good. But now, metas change. Times change. There are superior acrobats out there. Rhea Ripley, Zombie Becky, Kairi Sane with the LA Knight plate. Yeah. You know, the Indy Hartwell, Liv Morgan. They're greats. You know, that people have their time. There might come a time where Cora Jade might be overthrown. Same thing with Oblivion Liv or Judgment Day Rhea. That's one thing that I've learned to be truly grateful for when it comes to this game because it keeps you on your P's and Q's. Tier lists are opinions. Everyone has them, but it also comes to what bells and whistles you have on your account too that make things more worth it to go forward and do what you need to do. So we will see what happens. There's certain characters out there that I think, quite frankly, even with the meta changes, they're going to stay viable. I have to agree with Lee from Champions Chat. I'm glad, I'm thankful that I found their channel, Rusty and Lee, because there's certain people that you look at, they're always going to be viable no matter the meta. And the guys that he mentioned, they make sense. Powerhouse Kevin Owens, he's not going to be outdated. They literally would have to nerf him for him to be out of date. William Regal, especially with all of his gears and everything, even without, he's a threat, he's a problem. And now, with the moment, looking at a guy like Miz can still easily be a monster for who knows how many more years to come. And I'm looking forward to seeing the same thing go down with the waifu side of things. Cora's one of those top tier units. Who's to say she doesn't get the dethrone? Or who's to say that she doesn't stay at the top of the mountain alongside some many other quite worthy and OP powerful waifus? So there goes that. Hell Mode is technically officially cleared. We weren't able to get everything done for Trish's takedown when it comes to bonus points, but Acrobat Trish, Ruthless Aggression, Tribute to the Troops, handled business for normal and hard, got halfway through the Hell Mode, then we had to tag in Second Nature with Charlotte Flair and Jaded Cora Jade. But ultimately, that is the video, y'all. So remember this. I hope that y'all cleared everything out. Hope you got something great off the prize wall for this Canadian Icon weekend content. But always know this. Hey, yo. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last. But champions do. I love each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Make sure, if you like this content, make sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, subscribe. It does not cost you a thing to just take your finger of power and press like, press share, and to tap subscribe. So enjoy the content. There's going to be much more to come. And we got a new MLC that's getting ready to get prepped up. So you might as well get your pregame on. I literally went from over 1 billion coins that now I'm sitting close to almost, 500 mil because there is plenty more rewards to be claimed and to re-up with the prize wall. So let's talk about it. What moves are you going to make with the upcoming talent up? What plans do you have in store for heavy hitter go-to husbandos and waifus, let alone trainer and coaching ability upgrades? There's plenty of things to do in this. Get your resources right and have a great time all the while doing it, smashing gems and taking names. So until next time, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.